Carisha also decided to write a letter to the judge in defense of Diddy, a 2-page letter at that. I was in a public
A 2-page? I mean, I could.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Majay back here with another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by Fuck DH, and the video is going to be on celebrities are soft launching Diddy's return. I really haven't been seeing no news about Diddy, but I guess we'll find out in this video. But that nigga gets out in like fucking a couple of years, probably with good behavior. You never know what money does behind the scenes. I mean, this nigga did some horrible things, and I don't really like speaking on all of that shit because like we just never know what's true or not true. Most of this shit was before niggas was born too, so yeah.
Just seen a bunch of celebrities supporting Diddy in a short period of time. It sounds like they're trying to soft launch rehabilitating Diddy or just Diddy coming back full swing. And it's starting to feel weird. There's a reason why the industry is so dark, and it isn't just because of monsters like him. It's because they have enablers and people who help maintain that power. Think of them like the royal guard from Hunter x Hunter. You have the king and then you have his servants. These celebrities are like a bunch of servants. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so I have a list of celebrities who were overly on the Diddy dick eating train, and I think the first person I want to talk about is Jermaine Cole. And I think this one is pretty funny because J. Cole
I have not been hearing nothing about this, but this shit about to be crazy. I thought he was about to say Ray J because this nigga Ray J was like off the bat talking about free Diddy and shit. What the fuck?
Embodies that light-skinned performativeness, and he does it so much I think his name is interchangeable with performance. And I know it seems really off topic, but I have to say it. You're gonna watch a clip of Cole trying to rationalize not putting a part of his real story out because this would somehow be kicking a man while he's down.
So yeah, explain that.
Nah, you know what? I damn near wish I could because it's such an ill story.
Right.
You know what I mean? But matter of fact, we did a podcast, me and Eve,
Okay.
like a year and a half ago, where we kind of ran through like the first part of my career up until Forest Hills Drive.
Right.
And we had a bonus episode that was the whole episode was just about that night.
Okay.
And that altercation, right?
Right.
And we was gonna put it out because at that time, you know what I mean? Like me and Puff, like we hadn't had no problem for years. Even after that, like it was cleaned up quick and we was in a good spot. And then all the shit happened with him.
Right.
And I was just like, nah, it felt like damn near like kicking a man when he's down. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, it would have gave the news.
I'm sorry, there's no such thing as kicking Diddy when he's down, bro. Like, this nigga did some weird ass shit, bro. And a lot of shit was like proven in those court documents. A lot of shit wasn't like admissible in court because it was so old and the statutes of limitations changed. But even then, like, bro, he did a lot of this shit. I know he didn't get convicted on some of those charges, but like the narrative around him is just crazy. Even if I was a celebrity or rapper, I still would want to stay away from that nigga, even though we were friends in the past. Fuck no.
In the world, more ammo.
I got what you're saying.
Just destroy this dude.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time to put it out.
Wasn't a good time. So,
and here's the thing, I got that insider tea. Y'all know I be doing my underground research. Diddy is not a good man, and I know this for a fact. And I feel like everyone should know this for a fact. So I don't understand why J. Cole is hanging from his nuts. Keep in mind, there's a minimization campaign going on where people try to minimize Diddy's actions and crimes as just being freaky. He wasn't just being freaky, and they're trying to erase that. They want to shield that by saying he's just a freaky guy. The game was just saying free Diddy, free R. Kelly, and free all the freaky homies in the club. These weirdo reptilian niggas are trying to water down a man.
Bro, I mean, Diddy did a lot of weird, freaky ass shit, but like R. Kelly for years was like just accused of all of this shit, and it actually was true. So many women came out and like had some evidence on that nigga. That's why this nigga's in jail practically for the rest of his life, because this nigga's like 50 and like I think he got like 30 years, but like that's practically for the rest of his life if he ain't taking care of himself. But like, nigga, you're saying free R. Kelly? The game is just such a fucking clown, nigga. Red rose, white ceiling. Nigga's a fucking weirdo.
Who has a decade-long spree of violence and crime under his belt. And Diddy was leveraging all that violence to get what he wanted, and niggas want to act like it's just a man getting mistreated by the media. J. Cole is such a burger. And low-key, I am going kind of hard on Cole, but the nigga interviewing him wasn't even pushing back. I'm just trying to figure out, did everyone forget that Diddy abused Cassie? And I get that people like to say Cassie knew and Cassie participated, yada yada, but there's clearly abuse going on, bruh. And trying to deny that is pretty stupid. I'm done talking about J. Cole. Carisha or Young Miami. It pains me to say it because she is a gorgeous black woman, but this hoe is evil. I'm not gonna say too many words. I'm just gonna let you look at what she has to say and you're gonna understand why I think this hoe is evil.
How do you reconcile supporting someone publicly when the court of public opinion is saying something completely different?
Because if I meet you today, or if my time that I experience with you is one way, I can only judge that person that way. So it's just like, I can't speak to nothing that I don't know of. I can only speak to the person that I met. And if I met this person that changed my life, that helped me grow, that treated me like a queen, that made me believe in myself, it's like, that's what I know. And I feel like people can have opinions, but I can only judge a person off of what I know.
Okay, so she has two reasonings. One being how it benefits her, and the other being how she can't judge someone based on others' experiences with them. So for starters, you can definitely judge people based on their experience with others, especially when the person in particular is abusing people. It's not like Diddy had a couple bad interactions with people. It's not like it was just personal beef, or this was someone else's opinion on him. These are victims of a system of abuse that various people have enabled. I can't fathom how anyone would rationalize it. The whole reason she keeps talking about how Diddy bossed her up is because that's her way of rationalizing all of the horrific crimes she learned Diddy was committing.
Did being tied to the Diddy situation.
It's just basically she just brainwashed by the fucking money, bro. That nigga must did some like real good brainwashing to get this girl to just still stay on his side. This nigga, I know this nigga is just known to have a lot of fucking money. That nigga literally owns fucking Biggie's fucking catalog, so that breaks him in so much more money than usual of owning a whole fucking thing of people being signed to him, but. Nigga, yeah, I don't get where she's coming from with this, but like, there's like a lot of shit, but like, you defending this nigga for so long, you cannot be in love with this nigga. You legit know she's not in love with this nigga. It's just in love with the fucking money and like what comes with that. Like, her well's probably drying up. I mean, I know she's still making some type of money off like one song, but like, even more with Diddy.
Anyway?
It did.
Really?
It did. Bad.
Like, I'm not talking about just social media shit. I'm talking about in real life.
It did.
Like what?
It was a lot. Like, I lost deals, I lost money, I lost relationships, I lost a lot. And, here I am.
Wow.
And I just want to make it be known, I'm really happy to hear that this hoe lost out on shit.
Is that JT? Yeah, she looks so much different.
Because she wanted to endorse Diddy and stand by him. Why would anyone cape for a man who has video evidence of him chasing a woman through a hotel to use violence against her? And yes, that's Cassie, the same woman that people claim is just this partner instead of also being a victim. Keep in mind, Carisha also decided to write a letter to the judge in defense of Diddy, a 2-page letter at that. I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time,
a 2-page? I mean, I could understand writing a letter or something, but like a 2-page full of words trying to convince the judge to let this freaky nigga out. Oh my god, I'm just done with these celebrities and all these fucking musicians. Like, what type of fucking mind do you have for this shit?
I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed. She said that, but in 2022, here's her threatening to essay someone with Diddy. So frankly, I don't trust this woman.
Whoa.
She's clearly weird and she has bad energy. How can you claim you don't know anything about this? How can you claim Diddy treated you differently? And how can you claim that you witnessed a different person than the one portrayed when your own tweet seems consistent with everything we've learned?
Whoa, that's it. This is some crazy ass tweeting. And literally, it was just left up. I mean, left up for a long ass time. She probably deleted that shit, but like screenshots exist. Well, no. This shit's still up. I can tell. I can tell by the whole thing. But like, man, you having somebody trying to do that, and then she probably was. She definitely was in on some of the shit that happened behind the scenes.
About this monster. Like I said, that hoe is evil, bruh. The next person I want to talk about is Usher. And the
Oh
thing with
God.
Usher is that this one caught me off guard, and I'll explain why. Let me actually show you guys the clip.
I'm sorry. This nigga literally hand delivered Justin Bieber to Diddy. Man, there's some trauma there for Usher, but he's coping with all of that shit right now, bro. He's coping and still supporting this nigga as his mentor and shit. Like you cannot make that shit up. I literally saw like him and Justin Bieber arguing back and forth on Instagram. What the
I
fuck?
think certain people are prosecuted and maybe not recognized for the greatness, that they offer. I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been, misrepresented. I'm not saying that every man is perfect. I'm not saying that all of us don't have flaws, but I can't, with any sense of humanity, not recognize the valuable contributions that this man made for us as Black entrepreneurs, for us as businessmen, for us as people who transition, culture and ideas into something that's tangible and becomes business. So many people benefited from what he created, and I acknowledge that, and that's why I see him as legacy.
I want to ask an open question here. Can anyone tell me what contributions Puff had to the culture that wasn't violence and pushing people down to go up? Were the Bad Boy record contracts not notoriously predatory? Were they not based on the 90s method of putting people in these harmful deals and profiting off of them? What is this reverence for an evil man? I just don't get it. It's just unnecessary dick eating, and niggas won't call it out. I'm tired of this old head dick eat, these evil niggas. We grew up in a different time. This guy Diddy is really hurting people, and Usher is sitting up here just revering him on some shit. It's weird.
I put respect on his name because I realized that, what I learned as a businessman before I even understood what business was, came as a result of seeing the incredible things that he was able to do.
If you're saying that you had a whole different experience and you still trying to put respect on this nigga name, why didn't you look at the court documents and take everything else of what other people are saying into perspective about this nigga though? That is my question. It felt like these like answers are like carefully thought of by this weird nigga or somebody, probably like trying to, get this nigga Diddy out with some good PR. They probably paid this nigga a ton of fucking money to just, go out and, get an interview like this. And yeah, I feel like this nigga's just like disrespectful in a way, disregarding all the other shit that happens to all these other people.
And the way that he positioned himself as a businessman. There are trials and tribulations that come with the pressures of success and power.
And honestly, this just sounds like the capitalist cope. Evil businessmen help niggas make money, so now niggas have to revere him. That's lame as fuck. But it's not even just the capitalist cope. That would be disingenuous of me to say, because at the age of 14, Usher was living with Diddy. And allegedly, he may have been exposed to mature things due to this odd relationship he had with him. Not to mention, this clip says a lot about the relationship.
Usher off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say?
This nigga Kevin Hart's trying to add some type of fucking comedy to it, but this nigga in his head like, what the fuck is really going on with this shit, bro? That is some crazy ass shit, and this nigga, nigga Usher looks so fucking guilty about this shit. What type of fucking story is that? Fighting over the frosted flakes? I've seen this clip so many times, and I'm still amazed by like how these niggas is just giggling in the back and just acting like that shit's normal.
Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
We having a good time, yo. Oh, your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Puff is 9 years Usher senior. So at 14, Diddy was 23, which means this is just a weird story to be telling, especially when he said Usher was 10 and he was a little older. I personally think Usher was groomed, so that would explain this like Diddy reverence and this loyalty to him, I guess. He grew up enveloped in all that weird industry energy, and I guess it's not hard to rationalize all of this. Okay, now for the honorable mentions.
What you say, Free Diddy?
Yeah, Free Diddy.
Oh. He got 4 years.
4 years, man.
That wasn't enough.
That's not okay. That's not cool.
That's not cool.
What is the story between this nigga Ray J and Diddy? I actually want to know, because this was like when I was a kid, and I don't know what the fucking story about them niggas. Hopefully, Fuck DX explains it.
Diddy is my friend.
Really? I didn't know that. If you could choose how much time you get, how would you say?
I would tell him he should be time served.
No time?
He already did time. He been in there. Nigga been in there doing time for goddamn a year since September, bro. That ain't it. Like,
oh shit.
Free the OG Diddy, man. Free the OG.
For real?
Fuck.
OG nigga.
Wait, really?
Overly with him.
All right, free Diddy. If he said it, I'm freeing Diddy too. Wait, doesn't his shit come out in like 2 days? He might get out in 2 days. Yeah. The trial. Yeah.
Praying for him to get out.
Damn, bro, damn, you got aura through the screen, bro.
Listen.
Nigga, Aiden, stay dick riding.
I went to the Diddy part. I'm the new Diddy.
What? Yo,
motherfucking new Diddy, nigga.
let me know.
Hell yeah, I'm the new Diddy with all that.
Oh, no.
Bro, and I'm not talking about it like that. Swear to God. Free Puffy, nigga. Shout out to Kyle.
And honestly, I don't even know what more I could say about this for real. Apparently, a decade-long spree of violence, crime, and abuse doesn't matter to these men. Well, it doesn't matter enough, because no way a nigga is just casually saying Free Diddy on my stream. I know that for sure. But at least with these like rich niggas, this is trivializing actual crimes. I know we're desensitized, and I know I say it a lot, but it is crazy. Puff is not just some guy. He was a powerful man who used his power to evade justice, and now all of a sudden I'm seeing all these black people come out the woodworks to cape for him. It's weird. Just get all these celebrities up out of here. They have no morals. But that's really all I had to say.
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like Ray J is just doing it just for the trend. I don't know. Maybe I should probably search up later on what is the history between Diddy and Ray J, because I have no idea. But Usher, it seems like it was just like a fucking type of weird ass relationship, because his parents signed off guardianship to him. Same with Justin Bieber. Like this, it's like it weirdly trickled down. This nigga parents bought him to Diddy. This nigga bought Justin Bieber to Diddy. Like it's just like feeding the beast. It's just fucking weird, bro. The all these celebrities coming out and like supporting Diddy and trying to like get him back into the stratosphere when he gets out. It's just not gonna end well. But I'm surprised by this nigga J. Cole even like trying to defend this nigga, bro. Like like the Drake shit and the Kendrick shit was understandable because he pulled out of that shit. But nigga, this is weird as fuck, bro. But hey, go check out Fuck DX's video. You want to see some more reactions by me, like and subscribe. And we are on the road to 450. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around. What about the people he murdered? What murder?